Gotta get in our purse. Someone out here. Okay, never mind. We won't do that every week. It is late at night, and the kids are nuzzled in their beds, sleeping. That sounds good. But we want to welcome you to our Monday Mondays. Now let me try that again. Money Mondays.
Yes.
Not our Monday Mondays. Monday Mondays. The first question comes from... Dun, 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 dun.
Who's the big winner?
Who's the big winner? Menonhead. No. Yeah, What is that?
Menonhead.
I hope I'm saying that right. The question is this. I'm a single girl working hard to stay on track with my budget. I recently paid off the first debt on my debt snowball, and it was so motivating to cross off. Yes, good job. I'm one step closer. My challenge is with the envelopes and taking money from one to cover another. How do you stay focused and handle temptations to spend on when the envelope is empty? It is hard when the restaurant envelope is empty and my friends want to go out. Help. That's a very good one. Honestly, we've been there before, right?
Oh, yeah.
When we first started budgeting and we went to the cash-only envelope system, it was extremely hard. The budgeting was tough, but we did find ourselves a couple times saying, well, let me grab, we don't have enough money. Okay, we'll just grab from that, and we'll try to figure it out later. Usually, that was always a result of poor planning. Finances are 80% behavioral and 20% head knowledge. We have changed our habits. We've really focused on being content with what we have. And
That's
because,
what I was gonna say.
Yeah, content, we've been content. So when we make a plan, when we spend our money before the month starts on paper, with intention every time, we fill those envelopes, and because we've kind of had enough, trial and error with budgeting, we don't have the problems anymore.
You can be the motivation for your friends when they watch you. Like, so many times, I mean, we have said no to so many people for so many things, and people have been annoyed, irritated, angry. They've just thought we're weird, whatever, and then just throughout the time that we've had to say no, we've actually seen them come around. It might take a little bit of sacrifice and contentment.
It is extremely hard when that restaurant envelope is empty. We know that. We've been there before.
And we don't really eat out that often.
And we don't eat out anymore that often. So, if you have like 3 birthdays this month that you do really want to be part of, budget for that,
Yeah. Don't buy as many groceries. Like, don't plan your meals for 3 dinners. Plan them for 3 restaurant outings or something,
So just planning.
Plan.
The next question comes from Micah Stubbs. Micah Stubbs, cool guy. Met Micah at VidCon and interact with him every now and then on Twitter. So Micah is just a great dad, great family guy. Go check him out. What are your thoughts on services like Mint.com for tracking your spending? We were using that until we decided to go cash/envelope system. Well, I think, Micah, we were very much in the same boat. What I liked about Mint.com was it was able to break everything up for you. It told you what you spent on utilities, on restaurants and groceries and things like that. However, what changed for us was when we started implementing some of these new financial habits. For us, it was more effective when we actually sat down and wrote out what we spent. Because even though Mint.com was really great at graphics and broke it down to you, averages and everything, because we went to a cash budget and using envelopes for all of our different categories of spending through the month, there was no way that Mint.com could actually monitor any of that stuff because we weren't using a debit card. It definitely helped in the beginning, but if you're on the cash-only system, the Mint.com is not going to really give you the full benefit.
And I almost think it's more painful in a way to write it down in your envelope and like really say goodbye to the cash. Like,
yes.
There's something that I hate writing that
Emotional,
down.
it's emotional.
Yeah, I hate writing it down in every little empty box that gets full with my writing. I'm like, no,
yeah.
You know, and I hate it.
For us, it's more emotional opposed to maybe just swiping our debit card and using Mint.com.
And I think that that's good for forming healthy habits. It's experiencing being uncomfortable and not liking something, you know.
I hope that answers your question, Micah, and everybody else who's, used Mint.com. I think it's great for people who do use it that way. For us, we've chosen to go from that to now what we use, just a written budget and cash only. So hope that helps. Next question comes from Ralph and Lou. Hey guys. I just have to say that we really love watching your videos and always feel so inspired by you. Thank you very much, you guys. We are desperately trying to get out of debt by tracking everything we spend. And our question is this: do you always put money away to savings, even if it means that you won't be putting as much to debt? Good question.
Good question. And the answer is surprising.
It is surprising.
Yeah.
The very first step in our total money makeover was to, as fast as we could, save $1,000 in cash and put it away in a starter emergency fund in our savings account. The thing that usually breaks most budget through this what the heck was that? Anytime you're really trying to do something, get out your feet off the floor, something happens. Your car breaks down, your refrigerator breaks down, your dryer goes out. The tendency for most Americans to do is to rely on a credit card. I got a credit card for those emergencies in life. We did have credit cards at one time that we did use for emergencies. We got $1,000 as fast as we could, saved up into the bank to act as our starter emergency fund. $1,000 will usually take care of most emergencies. Over this last year, we have had a refrigerator go out. We've had a dryer almost burn up on fire. We've had car problems. Because we had that emergency fund, that $1,000 just chilling there, now it just becomes an inconvenience.
Yep.
After meeting our monthly expenses and our budget, what we do is anything extra that we can find by either taking extra jobs or overtime or selling something on Craigslist, we decided to put all that money towards debt. We continue that cycle until we become debt-free. Our next baby step 3, is going to be putting all the extra cash we can into the bank to get us a fully funded emergency fund. So that's 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Imagine having $15,000 to $30,000 in an emergency, in the bank, in savings, just there.
And no debt.
And no debt, just there in case life happens, in case bad stuff happens. In a time span of 10 years, you're almost guaranteed that something big is going to happen in your life. Something that's going to require more than $1,000, as an emergency fund. That is ultimately the goal as far as having long-term savings. So I hope that answers your question, and I'm glad that we could share this kind of stuff with you guys. So good question.
The next question is from KDay100. Hey guys, love your videos. My question is about student loan debt. Sad face. I just graduated, and congratulations, and have to start paying these off in April. I was just curious how you go about paying off your student loans. Have you ever deferred, and how much do you try to pay off each month? Thanks so much. That was funny. Thank you for that.
You guys, I'm the one with the student loan. It's my student loan. Have I ever deferred?
The question is not have we, it's how many times.
Good one. Yes, KDay100.
You need to feel bad about your student loan though, because
I don't. No.
Because you got an education.
I did. I got a great education.
I have no education.
Oh.
It's okay. I'm a good mom.
She's a great mom. She's a great mom.
I'm a good mom.
You're a great mom. When you graduate from college, right? You have a certain amount of time before you have to start paying off that loan. At the time when I signed for a loan, I believe I was allowed up to 60 months of deferment, financial hardship, whatever. The first time loans came up, I didn't pay it. I was afraid of it because I didn't have the money. I didn't know what we can do. I took out a $30,000 loan. After 60 months of deferment, I had $10,000 in interest payments. So that took my balance from $30,000 to $40,000. Yeah, really.
It's still hard to hear.
It's still hard to hear. If your student loan is all you have, I say be as aggressive as you can. Whatever the minimum is, do double. Okay, do as much as you can.
Sacrifice, work extra, don't eat out, whatever. Get her out of your life if you can.
Yeah.
As soon as possible so you don't rack up any fees and... Oh, please, just do it. If you're young, right? Like, do it.
Set a goal by doing a budget at the beginning of the month. Being intentional about spending all your money on paper, on purpose, okay? And anything on top of your living expenses, sell stuff, do extra jobs, any overtime, put that towards your student loan. We just made our first student loan payment this last month. Our first one. And it felt so good.
That's so good.
And I gave it was like $1,300 or something like that. We've set a goal to pay $3,333 a month on student loans. So it's kind of crazy, but I have a good feeling that we're going to be able to accomplish that every month. So, like Anna said,
set a goal
for
yourself. See how much
get it out.
Set a goal for as much as you can over that. And get it out as fast as you can.
But I hope that helps you with your student loans, and just get it done as fast as you can. Thank you guys for all of these questions. They're wonderful. They're wonderful ways for us to interact with you. So if you have a question, about money, about budgeting, about meal planning, anything like that, please leave a comment or a question below. Okay, and we'll answer it next week for you guys. Okay, so. Thanks again for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed this.
Thanks for watching.
And, we'll talk to you guys later during the week.
Yay.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.